16, I believe.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Say 15, unequitable state school funding. Whereas the Board of Education is entitled to $75.2 million in aid from the state of New Jersey in accordance with the uncapped school aid funding formula published by the New Jersey Department of Education for fiscal year 2015-16. And whereas the Clifton Board of Education has been advised that $26.8 million will be provided by the state of New Jersey to the Clifton District for fiscal year 2015-16, equaling less than 35% of the funding it is entitled to under the uncapped formula. And whereas approximately 576 school districts receive aid from the state of New Jersey, and whereas the state and the New Jersey Department of Education uncapped funding formula allocates $9,325,285,191 in funding for those districts. New Jersey anticipates funding school aid in the amount of $7,957,828,723 for fiscal year 2015-16, which represents 83.3% of what is called for under the state funding formula. And whereas of the 576 of the school districts scheduled to receive funding, 310 of those school districts in the state of New Jersey are to receive less than 85% of the amount apportioned by the New Jersey Department of Education's funding formula. 6 districts are scheduled to receive greater than 85% and of the 266 districts, 195 are scheduled to receive in excess of 100% of the funding formula. And whereas the Clifton School District ranks 522nd in terms of percentage of the state aid it is scheduled to receive, and is ranked 21st in the amount of school aid to be provided by the state of New Jersey in accordance to the uncapped funding formula, yet ranks 49th in the amount of district as a district is actually scheduled to receive. And whereas several statistical measures sourced from the state of New Jersey, it is evident that the Clifton School District receives an unequitable and underfunded amount of school funding by the state of New Jersey. Therefore, be resolved, the Clifton Board of Education wishes to engage the New Jersey Department of Education and the New Jersey Commissioner of Education as to the circumstances and factual data related to the unequitable funding of the Clifton School District by the state of New Jersey, and commence immediately correspondence to initiate that dialogue. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why you put that, I'll make the motion, if you know, read it. We were all sent a document or a spreadsheet, for lack of a better description, from a board member in the South Orange Maplewood District, and it highlighted all the districts that received funding. And when I went through it, I was absolutely astonished to see the gross inequity, in particular to the Clifton School District. The only other district that I see that's not an Abbott district that is on a par with this is the district of Woodbridge. They get even less funding than we do. But in terms of inequity, there is a huge gap in terms of what the state funds, the proportion of what it funds, and what we receive. So I think there's a lot of answers that need to be brought forward here, and we need to get to the bottom of why we are so underfunded in comparison to all the other districts in the state of New Jersey. That's the reason for my resolution.
And I thank you, Mr. Daley, for going through all, preparing this and